Welcome home. You guys are here on the Carl and Jinger family channel. I wanted to do something really fun today. I don't want to have any kind of idea of what I want to do for a video. I just want to go out to the garage, look around, and see how we can make today awesome. Because you know, every day's a new day. Let's make it an awesome one. You look awesome. Thanks. How do you think I look over here? You look awesome. I think it looks awesome. This is honestly how I come up with a lot of ideas for fun stuff to do with the family every day. We've got like a racetrack for RC cars over here. We've got our giant mangled trampoline over here that got blown over the wall in the windstorm. The whole point of what I'm getting at here, guys, is that you have to look at your environment, your house, and the things that you have around you. Like when I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of toys, and so you have to learn how to play with like the stuff that you have around you and learn how to come up with fun ideas. And that's what I've done my whole life, and that's what's led me and defines kind of like who I am as a person. So I've never stopped playing. We've got bicycles, we've got drift trikes, we've got these, what are those called? Those flicker bikes. Drift carts, mini drift carts, all kinds of stuff. We have the Snuba set up. That might be a really fun idea. I know it's kind of rainy outside, but I'm not too bothered by that actually. This is actually an underwater breathing device. It's like scuba diving, only that you can put the motor. This is actually a motor. Here, maybe I'll drag out. Should we just do some sort of like a fun underwater video? Let's do that. Snuba is like scuba, except for instead of carrying the oxygen tanks on your back like a backpack, it's actually a motor that pumps the air down with tubes underwater. It's really cool, and I think that would be really fun. Let's see if we can open up our garage here. We've got a whole bunch of fun props and different stuff in here, so maybe we can come up with other ideas of something that we could do. We've got yoga mats that we've done a bunch of fun stuff with. We have Hot Wheels. I'm trying to think we could do underwater Hot Wheels or magic tracks. We got the Snuba set. Here's a bunch of jelly bath that like turns the swimming pool into slime. I definitely don't want to do that. You know what would be really fun? The swimming pool with giant balloons is always awesome. And if we scuba dived with the Snuba snorkeling system or the underwater scuba system, and we found some giant balloons that we could fill up with stuff, that might be really cool. We've got a bunch of super wobbles here. See that? We have wobble bubbles. We could fill those up with water and do something with that. Maybe we'll just do like, yeah, see, look. Yeah, we've got a giant balloon right here. And then have you ever seen those videos where they like go scuba diving under the ocean and then they crack open an egg? Maybe we'll just do like an underwater experiments video today, and we'll go through some of the props. We'll do like giant balloons. Let's crack an egg underneath the swimming pool, and then maybe we'll fill up like a super bubble, and we'll just set up the whole Snuba set, and we'll just have a fun time. So I'm just gonna set all this stuff up, make sure the swimming pool's ready, get the Snuba set up ready, but it's kind of like looking like a storm out. Like, look at the sky. It looks like it might be raining off and on. We'll just put the motor like up here on the patio somewhere so it's out of the rain and it won't be a problem. There's that saying, you don't have any rainbows without the rain. So instead of complaining about how it's gonna be raining off and on, we're just gonna make it cool and look for rainbows. And do giant balloons, scuba diving under the water in the deep into the swimming pool. Today's just getting better and better. This is what my whole pool pump area looks like. This is actually like a big pressure tank and filter full of sand. Shows you how much pressure. This is a little bit high. I never had a swimming pool growing up. This is the first house I've ever had that has a swimming pool, and when I first moved in here we had to learn all of this. We actually had it all rebuilt and a lot of this redone, and so it's kind of cool. I thought you guys might be interested. Here, I'll turn the pump off so it's not so loud. This is a variable speed pump, so this turns on and off, and it can go faster or slower, so it saves power. The water flows through all of these channels, these valves. There's a one-way valve here, a big filter basket thing that catches any debris, and then this is our big gigantic heater. I actually need to check this. This heats up the swimming pool temperature to whatever temp we want, and it's so big and awesome that it heats up the swimming pool really fast. Here, we'll turn the pump back on. The valve's opening up. All the water's flowing through here. You can see it swirling around in there, going through the filters, and we're good to go. Should we see if this swimming pool's any good? You never know, it might be like Dark green. Looks pretty good to me. It might be a little bit dark in there today just because it's so overcast with the clouds. Any rainbows yet? I don't see any rainbows yet. We're gonna go underwater giant balloon snuba diving. We're gonna do underwater experiments, and we're also rainbow hunting. Doesn't the day just get awesomer and awesomer? I don't even know if awesomer is a word, but I want to put it on a t-shirt now. Awesomer. You know what I really want to do is go get my awesome wife, Ginger. I married the coolest girl in the whole world. We've been married 16 years, and she's the one person on this planet that I want to go underwater scuba diving with today. It's gonna be really fun. This is gonna be cool. I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited that you're here with me. Thanks for hanging out. A theme for the video has emerged. We are doing underwater balloon experiments, you guys. We are doing a bunch of balloons underwater. We're gonna see what happens. Underwater bunch of balloons while we're scuba diving. We're gonna do a giant balloon this size. We're gonna do a super 7-foot giant balloon. And then we also have a couple of these. So we're gonna do 3 different types of balloons underwater. We're gonna try different experiments with them. And I really wanna crack the egg, so we're gonna crack an egg as well. Let's get going. Ginger's out here. She's running the camera now. Anyway, we're gonna set up the Snuba system.
Oh man, this thing is so cool, you guys.
It's really cool. This is the air hose, or part of it. The oxygen or the air pumps down through the motor, goes out through the tubes, down through 2 separate tubes, and down into the mouthpieces in the pool. It's that simple.
Set up, you guys. Check this out. We have our Snuba system here. We have 2 mouthpieces. That means 2 people can be in the pool at the same time, which is totally awesome. We also have everything that we need. We have a bunch of balloons. We have regular balloons that are like 3-foot balloons, I think. Oh, look, Carl even has, yes, he even has the big 7-foot balloons. This is so cool. I think the Snuba system is getting some gas right now, but otherwise we are ready to roll.
Hold up, hold that thought. It's actually the next day. Things did not go the way that I thought. We have a big puzzle to solve because as soon as we fired up the Snuba machine, something happened. We fired it up, we got in the water, we had everything set up to go, and then when we went to it under the water, there was no air pressure, and something was wrong with the Snuba machine. And then when we came back over here to check on it, I found this little tiny valve sitting on the ground next to it. So I think something with the air compressor must have over pressurized. We took too long or something, and it must have just popped. You guys are not gonna believe this, but I think our underwater Snuba giant balloon video has just turned into an actual treasure hunt video. This little valve has other components, and I think it's missing some. So I found this little tiny little nut thing right here, and this valve, and I took all of this off, but I think we're missing a whole nother piece. There has to be at least one more little piece to the valve, but it's okay. I've got this giant magnetic sweeper. So last effort, I'm gonna sweep the whole area to see if I can find the missing piece, look down in the window well, and if not, we're gonna just ditch the idea of this Snuba system, and we'll just do everything down in the shallow end of the pool and just adapt and still have fun. This whole thing is just a big magnet, and it works like a sweeper. So I sweep over top of everywhere this was and where it might have fallen apart, and we'll see if we pick anything up. Did we even pick anything up? Let's look. Looks like a little piece of rusty metal or something, but nothing that we need. We're gonna have to save you for another day, Snuba Punk. I know it's a little bit of a setback that the Snuba system isn't working. It won't be quite as cool, but that's okay. We're gonna do the same experiments underwater down here in the shallow end right now. Here's the situation. We're down in the shallow end of the pool now, and I've got my beautiful assistant Gingerific over here. Here's the experiments that we're still gonna do. I wanna do a bunch of balloons underwater. I don't know if that's been done before. We have a big red balloon that we can fill up all the way and see how big it gets until it pops. And then we have this giant green balloon. This is like a 7-foot balloon that I will swim down and snorkel in the deep end, and we'll see how big that gets. And then I also want to do an egg underwater. Ginger, you look awesome.
Thanks.
How do you think I look over here?
Looks awesome.
I think it looks awesome. Guess what? I thought about it. I think we all know what's gonna happen with this balloon. It's gonna get kind of big and then it's gonna pop, right? I think we already know what's gonna happen with this one. So we're gonna go, we're gonna ditch that one. We're gonna go straight for the giant balloon.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go to the deep end. Let's go.
Here we go, you guys. Giant balloon underwater in 3, 2, 1, go!
We decided to come down here to the shallow end, you guys, because wow, it was getting like hard to control down there in the deep end, and it's filling up like really fast, but it is also kind of taking a while. It was hard to hold on to, and so I ended up just shoving the entire nozzle inside. We'll see. It might end up just popping it really fast.
It is getting really big though. I bet that's about 5 gallons of water, don't you think?
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
The balloon is getting very large at this point. I think we're close to 3 feet. It'll go all the way up to 7 feet, you guys. Our shallow end is about 4 feet deep, maybe between 3.5 and 4 feet. I'm not actually quite sure. I've never measured it. I'm just guessing. But this balloon is filling up about half the depth of the shallow end.
It feels big enough to ride, I know that much.
Does it?
Yeah. This thing is taking forever to fill up, Ginger.
I feel like I've been here for a while.
In the meantime, I say while we wait for that, I crack this open and we play with this while we wait for that to fill up. Let's do it. All right, here we go. We ready?
We're multitasking.
We're kind of multitasking right now. I've got an egg, you got a giant balloon, we got cameras going. Let's go. That's so weird.
That is weird.
That's super weird.
That's so weird.
Oh, what the heck? Let's play with it for a second. Alright, now I gotta clean it all up. I'm gonna go turn the pool pump on and we're gonna suck it all out. That's gross. Better hurry, the balloon's getting giant. Look at that.
I think it's about 4 feet.
Wow. Well, weirdly enough, I was just getting ready to go get like the whole vacuum system, and I was gonna just vacuum the egg up, but it's like the chlorine handled it,
Just
right?
like totally dissolved really fast.
It completely did osmosis and dissolved, and now we are 1 egg thicker in the swimming pool right now.
It stunk for like a half a second, now it's completely
Smelled like an
gone.
egg for a minute, and now it's gone. It's just like vanished.
I will tell you something
It's
about
probably
this
all
balloon.
in your hair up in here like a big slime ball.
Little extra protein go around.
Wow, look at this thing.
I will say that I think this balloon has a lot of cold water on the inside, and the pool is nice and warm, so when it pops,
It's gonna
fill the pool with ice cold.
really cold. Ginger,
What?
I wish I threw a sock at you so I could free you from slavery, Dobby. Your look, your ears are like boing, sticking
Hey,
straight
so
out.
you're saying I don't look cool?
Fix your goggles.
What did you say, Carl?
Fix
I
your-
don't look cool?
Fix your goggles. I say while we wait, we do another egg.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's just do another egg.
I can't believe that egg just dissipates into the pool, and then we found clumps of it. Okay, Carl.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do
I'm
this.
gonna crack it right on your noggin.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready? That was so cool, though.
That was really cool.
That was awesome.
This is gonna pop. Should we try and pop it?
I don't know.
I kind of want to pop it.
Should we just try to tie it off and see what it takes to pop it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Minor problem. We have a hole in the top of the balloon. I think it's where the nozzle's been scraping against it. It's right here. I'm gonna roll it.
It's from the nozzle, right?
It totally is where the nozzle has scraped. Ready? Look. Oh no! Look at that.
It's so
It's
little.
probably just gonna like any second. I bet if I just touched it. What if I just stretched it just a little bit? Ready?
See
Look.
what happens.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, he's a big one. Uh-oh. Okay, do you think I should get my finger in there?
Yeah,
Let's just see what happens.
Let's just roll it over this
Back
way.
up
Put it
just a
under
little
the
bit.
water and then put your finger in it and
Okay.
rip it open and see what happens.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
Here we go.
Ready? Where did it go?
That was so
It
good.
just like completely disappeared.
Whoa.
Oh wow, here it
It's
is.
freezing.
I know the water just dropped.
Water is so Carl, that was so crazy. All of a sudden the balloon was just gone that fast.
Instant
I wonder-
replay.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
All right, what does it look like on the instant replay? Check it out. All right, this is the last experiment that we're gonna do. We did eggs, we did a giant balloon. We're gonna do a bunch of balloons underwater. Ginger's got the hose kinked. As soon as I screw this on, it's gonna start filling these up. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna work or what?
I think it will. I love bunch of balloons. I think they're one of the greatest.
I'm gonna
inventions
take
of
the
all
whole
time.
thing underwater, and then I'm gonna put it on under the water.
That's a great idea.
Instead of up here.
Okay, let's do it.
I think you're right. These are really cool. Let's go. Ready, set, go. It looked like a bunch of balloons jellyfish under there, didn't it? It was
totally
really
did.
cool.
That was so awesome. Whoa, they just keep popping too.
These just keep popping all the time. Look at this.
They're cold.
I know, they are cold. They're super cold. You know what else is really cool about bunch of balloons? Super sprayer at the end. Look how cool that is. Ginger's going to shut the hose off right now. Oh, what an awesome day. We're gonna have to clean up all of these balloons. They're everywhere in the pool. Oh my God! You guys, We've had such a fun day out here doing balloon experiments in the swimming pool. It's been awesome hanging out with you. If you like this video, we've done tons of other really cool ones like this that we think you'll love as well. So click anywhere on the screen in order to check that out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye!
Bye! Wow, there is
That was so fun.
There's still some floating over here.